Good afternoon and welcome to Waupun High School. Yeah, an early start here today for Waupun Lady Warrior basketball as they take on a conference opponent. Kewaskum got moved up because of the impending weather tonight. Because even when this game is done, they still have the Kewaskum people. They got to make that trip all the way back to Kewaskum, and that's about a 40-minute trip to get over there. So, yeah, not bad. Everybody's kind of excited to get their weekend started. I think we didn't mind coming in a little bit earlier here for the game, an hour and a half earlier.
Yeah, I do not mind at all, and kind of made my head snap there when you said good afternoon instead of good evening, but yeah, it is early.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this game earlier here today, but Waupun getting set to take on the Kewaskum Indians. I'm Steve Witterhack, Randy Armgate with me. We got big Nate Young doing the video streaming, and we are just about ready to bring you a conference game. Waupun girls playing some pretty good ball. I know Coach Tim Aalsma is pretty positive about his teams and the growth that they've had throughout the season. And I'll have his interview coming up. He'll talk about where they're at right now, the possibilities he thinks as far as the seeding they're going to get coming up on Sunday during the seeding meeting. And we'll have that interview coming up later on. But again, Waupun is kind of hovering around that 500 mark on the season. They won 3 of their last 4 games, which is good to get themselves above 500 again. And sitting actually in 3rd place in the conference. Everybody trailing KML, who's they're just a great team, and Winneconne sitting at 10-1, but Waupun 7-4, sitting in 3rd place right now. Not too bad for the Lady Warriors.
After a rough start they had in the beginning of the season, it really looked like they weren't going to win many games, and they've certainly turned it around. They found their identity a little bit, and they figured out ways to get it done. And obviously the scoring comes a little tougher now. They've had some great players here for a number of years that have gotten back and graduated, and now they're doing it a different way, and it took a little bit of an adjustment time.
Okay, we're going to talk about the games that these teams played, just their last game. We're going to talk about the last time they met each other during the season. That's all coming up on our pregame show, along with that coach's interview with Coach Tim Aalsma, as our pregame show continues live from Waupun High School on RP Sports.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Josh Dual Concrete Construction provides excellent work, punctual professional staff, quick response time, competitive pricing, and accurate on-site job estimates. Dual Concrete Construction specializes in residential basement and garage foundations, retaining walls, concrete patios, sidewalks, porches, and steps, and a lot more. They'll remove your old concrete and replace it. Let Dual Concrete Construction be your Wisconsin concrete contractor.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Attention neuropathy sufferers, I've got some good news for you. Hello friends, this is Dr. Randall Blahoviak from New Medical Center. Do you have numbness, tingling, or burning in your feet? Does it feel like you are always walking around on a balled up sock? Have you stopped doing the things you love because the pain in your feet makes it impossible? If you answered yes to any of those questions, you may have neuropathy. Over 25 million Americans are currently dealing with this crippling disease, and just like you, most of them are frustrated with the lack of effective treatments that are available. Well, that ends today. At New Medical Center, we have successfully treated thousands of neuropathy patients, not only slowing or stopping the progression of this devastating condition, but in many cases reversing it. If you are tired of taking dangerous medications that only numb the senses and do nothing to treat your actual disease, it's time to see the doctors at New Medical Center, where we've designed a treatment plan to address the causes of neuropathy. Don't lose hope. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 now for more information or to schedule an appointment. Or check us out on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Welcome back to Waupun Area Junior Senior High School. Steve Witterhack with you, Randy Armga here to call the game. A early ball game today, and the Waupun coming off a victory against Ripon this past Tuesday, knocking them off by a score of 59-31, and that's the game that put them over 500 on the season. Tim Aalsma with 17 points, 4 rebounds. Eden Schultz continues to develop every week that they play, and yeah, she's quite a physical specimen under there, just a big, strong girl. And she had 16 points, 9 rebounds, and Roland Harder, 4 points, but most importantly, 6 assists in the ball game, so it became kind of facilitator in that ball game. So, and he's, like I said, Coach did mention a few names of girls that have really stepped up over these last few weeks, and he thinks they're really in a good spot right now so far here in the end of the season.
I think the development of Eden Schultz is one of the most critical things, and to me, I mean, she could be the MVP on any given night, because without her, they definitely changes the game. It changes it defensively for Waupun, and it also she gives them some scoring that they did not have in that post before. So I think she's really a key component of the turnaround of this Waupun team.
Yeah, we've seen at least 2 games that she played in, and she had a little foul trouble. They took her out, and when they took her out, all of a sudden we were ahead by a few points, and next thing you know, they were caught up or maybe even passing us up, and they had to put her back out there, and everything was righted right away when she came back out. We saw that happen a few times calling the games, and I love that she's been working hard on her game and wants the ball inside. We got her hand up and trying to post people up close to the basket. And I like what I see from her, and she is a fun player to watch. She is a difference maker, like you said.
Yeah, I think people underestimate how much she changes the game defensively, because you see opponents try and go into the post. Waupun plays a lot of zone. They throw it inside, which a lot of teams do. They get high-low options. They have things like that. And most of those teams just kick it back out because they do not want to challenge Eden Schultz.
Well, these two teams have met each other, and we'll talk about that game that they played earlier this season, because you play everybody in the conference twice. Coming up as our pregame show, brought to you by Home and Auto Sales, continues on RP Sports.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters, Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner-Didman, are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191 or visit them at their new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental is a proud supporter of Randolph sports.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
Welcome back to Waupun High School. Steve Winterhack with you, Randy Armga. Also joining me here as usual, and Waupun getting set to take on Kewaskum, a team that they played already this year. They played them back on the 10th of January, and Waupun dominating in that game, 68-29. Been a rough year for Kewaskum, a team that won state just 2 years ago, and now they've only got 2 wins, none in conference. And their wins are against West Bend East and West Bend West. They just got their last game. They won against West Bend West 49-38. So it's kind of a rough season here for a team that had all that success, but obviously there were some loaded classes that just went through Kewaskum and graduated out of there.
Yeah, loaded, talented, tall, athletic young ladies that played at Kewaskum, and you and I were kind of rooting for them at the state tournament after they
easily.
You kind of cheer for your conference opponents, and they were a special team, and yeah, things can change in a hurry, and now it's a rebuild again.
Yeah, they were. Kewaskum was down at state the same time we were at state again after winning state the year before, and Waupun lost to Milwaukee Academy of Science, and that's who Kewaskum had to play in the championship. I think it would have been really cool to have two teams out of the East Central Conference that made it into that state championship game. Would have said quite a bit about the conference, but Waupun came up a few points short in that game, but Kewaskum took care of business and got that state championship. So, yeah, we definitely, I was cheering for them. I thought a great bunch of girls, and they were like this close to almost winning state a couple years in a row, because Waupun escaped with a victory the year that they won state, just getting out of Lemira in that sectional championship, coming from behind in a game I don't think we had any business winning, and came back and actually won that game to get to state.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a meltdown by Kewaskum that year, and they were maybe up by 5 or 6 late in that game and shot themselves right out of a victory that night. So, yeah, these two teams have some history and a lot of success between both programs.
Yeah, that game that Waupun played against Kewaskum earlier this season on the 10th of January, they won 68-29. Lydia Aalsma with 18 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. Eden Schultz, again, dominating with a double-double, 14 points, 11 rebounds. And Alexis Babish had a nice game, 9 points, 8 rebounds in that ball game. So, again, very dominating performance by the Waupun Lady Warriors. And we'll see how they play tonight. Coach just kind of said that I want to make sure these girls keep on playing at a high level and not just play top-level ball, and whatever happens here in the game. And that's what he wants to see out of his team here tonight against definitely a lesser opponent record-wise on the season.
Yeah, you never want to have a flat night, especially at this time of year, because it's getting to be a real short season. And you said seeding meeting on Sunday already, and you could get a home game, maybe 2 home games if you play well here. And you always have that last minute argument of your team won this many in a row, or you won 5 out of your last 6 or something like that. You don't want to have any blemish on your record at this point of the season.
Okay, we're going to take another break. We'll come back with that interview that I had with Tim Aalsma in just a few minutes as our pregame show continues live from Waupun High School on RP Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage, or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders, brake clouds, and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Josh Dual Concrete Construction provides excellent work, punctual professional staff, quick response time, competitive pricing, and accurate on-site job estimates. Dual Concrete Construction specializes in residential basement and garage foundations, retaining walls, concrete patios, sidewalks, porches, and steps, and a lot more. They'll remove your old concrete and replace it. Let Dual Concrete Construction be your Wisconsin concrete contractor.
Andy with us here at the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. A lot happening this February week here, middle of the month here. Ice Fest this weekend, Andy.
Yeah, there's quite a bit going on. We got Valentine's Day on Friday, of course, and then Saturday, of course, kicks off the Waupun Ice Fest. So you'll have to stop and check out the sculpture in front of the place here and see what we've got going on.
Of course, Valentine's Day Friday, fish on Friday. Your sweetie and you, a little tartar sauce.
Yeah, that's right. We've got fish starting at 11 a.m. until the kitchen closes at 9. So we do fish all day long. You'll have to drop in and see our daily specials. Monday, of course, is all-you-can-eat shrimp and fries. Tuesdays is Mexican all day. Wednesdays is wings after 4. Thursdays is $1 burgers. Fridays, of course, is fish all day. Saturday is appetizer specials. And Sunday, of course, we're back to wings all day.
Into the heat of basketball season, Bucks and Bucky, Marquette, the whole thing.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll have to stop in. We got plenty of TVs here. We've always got the Badgers on. We've got the Bucks on. And spring training's right around the corner, so we're getting into my time of year. So, yeah, we're a one-stop shop for anything sports-related.
Andy, have a great week. Thank you.
Thanks, Nick.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Yoo-hoo! Big summer blowout. Have the winter blues? Think summer and join us at Warner Harmson for our big summer blowout. 40% off all of our outdoor furniture today through Saturday, February 15th. Stop in and see our cozy furniture and luxury flooring. Do not forget our cabinets and steamy shower options. Stop in and see us today. 116 East Main Street in downtown Waupun. Yoo-hoo!
Show Steve Winterhack with you, and Waupun getting set to take on a conference opponent with Kewaskum. And time now to talk to the head coach for the Waupun Lady Warriors, Tim Aalsma, joining me now. And here we are, just a few games away from the end of the season, and just give the coaches evaluation of your team at this point of the season, getting set to go into the playoffs.
Yeah, it's all about building momentum and trying to iron a few things out, and having a little bit of success and hoping that it carries over. And so, we've seen that slowly develop throughout the year. And we talked last time. I think we were like 7-3 over the last 10, and now we're 10-5 over the last 15. So the wins are starting to pile up a little bit, and I think that's done a lot for our confidence. We've tweaked a couple things defensively, and giving different roles and a little bit different expectations, and the kids have really grasped onto that. And so right now, I think momentum has swung in our favor, and I'm looking forward to finishing the year strong.
Who's maybe stepped up, a few players that have stepped up for you that maybe you didn't expect to, or you hoped would by the end of the season?
Yeah, I mean, I think, one of the kids that I've really been pleased with lately is Carly White. She's got speed and she's got quickness, and we're starting to try to find ways for her to use that on the defensive side of things. And because that's been her focus, it's actually kind of relaxed her on offense, and she's played with a little bit more confidence and less tension. So we're really happy to see her kind of develop into that a little bit. And then, you're just adding pieces back. We haven't had Ryan Babish all year, and now she's back with us, and she's starting to find herself through the injury and getting her legs back underneath her. And so that just gives us a little bit added depth. And, the rest of the kids just continuing to do what we've asked them to do all year.
Well, it's been a rough year for your opponent today, Kewaskum. 2 years ago, they were state champions, and here they are with only 2 wins on the season. But I'm sure you don't take any team lightly when you play them.
No, you don't, and you just want to try to be the best you that you can be every time you're on the court, and sometimes your opponent might not bring as much as another one, and you just kind of got to make sure you're dialed in and locked in, because like I said, we're trying to gain momentum for the end of the year. So hopefully tonight, with the crazy weather and the moved up game time and all that, the kids can be dialed in and focused. And it's Valentine's Day and senior night and all that kind of stuff, so you got some things going against you from that standpoint, but I think our girls will be ready to play.
Well, Coach, good luck tonight, and it'll be fun to see. Is the seeding coming up this weekend?
Yeah, Sundays it's coming out, and I think that we've got some pretty cool predictions. But I think we're going to look anywhere between 4 and a 6 seed, and so it'd be cool to get a 4 or 5 seed, because then you're at home for the Friday night, and then after you can hopefully get that one under your belt and see what happens if you can get through that game. So yeah, we're excited about it.
Okay, good luck tonight. We'll hopefully talk to you right after the game today.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, Tim Aalsma, head coach of the Waupun Lady Warriors, joining us here before we get into the ball game coming up a little while from now. More of our pregame show coming your way in just a few minutes on RP Sports.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
At SIA Insurance Services, they're more than just an insurance agency. They're your neighbors, dedicated to protecting what matters most to you. From home and auto to business, life, Medicare, health insurance, and investment services. They offer personalized coverage tailored to your particular needs. Trust SIA Insurance, your local independent insurance experts. Give them a call today. That's SIA Insurance.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Protect your New Holland equipment and optimize your performance in the field with genuine New Holland maintenance products. New Holland oils and filters are designed specifically for New Holland equipment so you can achieve our high performance standards in the field. And by choosing genuine New Holland maintenance products, you'll not only protect your equipment, you'll also boost its performance and productivity. Visit Waupun Equipment Company, also in Watertown, and see for yourself why genuine New Holland oils and filters are the right choice for your equipment.
Okay, we are back. Steve and Randy with you. Big Nate here doing the video streaming, and Waupun kind of, we have to ask the question. Randy asked the coach, the JV coach, why the Waupun girls are wearing their black uniforms, which is normally their road uniforms, so that's what they're wearing here tonight. Kewaskum in their white jerseys, and his answer was?
His answer was a senior night tonight. The seniors requested it. We talked about these two programs having a lot of history and a lot of respect, and obviously they communicated it to Kewaskum because they agreed to it. And then Kewaskum wearing white, which is normally home uniforms, here on the road to honor the Waupun seniors.
Yeah, so it's senior privilege. Only 3 seniors on the team that are going to be recognized here today with Lydia Aalsma, Rowan Harder, and Sophie Toutant. So, again, some very good players. Rowan has had herself a nice run. Lydia, of course, has been up on varsity this is her 4th year up on varsity with a state championship, getting to win one with her sisters. And that's pretty a special career that she's had. So they're definitely going to be some missed athletes on the court for Waupun here in the future. But I see some pretty good future players that are going to be around for another year or two for Waupun. So we'll see. We got a lot of height on the team. I know you've got Eden and you got a couple other girls that are sitting right around the 6-foot height too. So
yeah, you bring Voigt off that JV team, even though she plays some minutes here in varsity, and there's going to be plenty of height, not only the remainder of this year, but in the future.
Well, Waupun again getting set to take on the Indians of Kewaskum, and Randy and I'll be back in just a few minutes with the starting lineups and the beginning of tonight's game at Waupun High School on RP Sports.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Recognizing the seniors are going to kind of catch up with that program here before the game. So let's let them do that right now.
Being able to play basketball with you has been a great experience for me and the rest of our team. You have become such a big part of my life over the last few years. Although what really brought us together was our parents hanging out, I'm glad it was you I could spend my time with. I wouldn't want it any other way. Now that our time playing together is coming to an end, I want you to know that I am honored to have been able to play with you and be a part of your basketball experience. I don't think you truly know how much you mean to me. I wish you the best and that we end up working together with Cows. I love you.
And just recognizing Sophie Toutant out there, and Carly White's going to say a few nice things about Rowan Harder. We're 3 seniors.
She's a little weird and smells. But if you ask me on a deeper level, I tell you there's no one I've gotten closer with in such a short amount of time. I got to know Rowan really well these last few years, and she has never failed to make me smile. She's always there when I need her to tell me my problems, and she understands my humor, and I understand hers. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do when you're literally a whole 45 minutes away. Who's going to remind me I'm the best person in the world, even if you think I'm annoying. I really do love you, Ro, and I'm going to miss you tons. Thank you for all the memories and good laughs. You're such an amazing person, and anyone you meet at Madison Tech is lucky to have you.
And Rowan again, heading to Madison Tech. But she's had a great career. It's been fun to watch her grow over these last years. And now we're going to hear from Lydia Aalsma.
I'm so glad I got the opportunity to play with you this year. You are such a great role model, and I look up to you not just as a basketball player, but as a person. Thank you for always being there for me and reminding me that everyone has bad days. I am forever grateful that I got to learn from you these past couple of months and for you always pushing me to be the best player I can be. I can't wait to see what the future holds for you as you continue your next chapter at St. Thomas. Next year won't be the same without you and you will be missed, but I know you'll have the best time in college. Thank you for everything you've done for me as well as the Waupun basketball program.
Yeah, Alexis Babish presenting that to Lydia. And yeah, she definitely will be missed. What a nice athlete. And we're going to take a break right now. We'll come back with the starting lineups and the beginning of tonight's game. Waupun getting set to take on Kewaskum on RP Sports.
Josh Dual Concrete Construction provides excellent work, punctual professional staff, quick response time, competitive pricing, and accurate on-site job estimates. Dual Concrete Construction specializes in residential basement and garage foundations, retaining walls, concrete patios, sidewalks, porches, and steps, and a lot more. They'll remove your old concrete and replace it. Let Dual Concrete Construction be your Wisconsin concrete contractor.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Hello, back pain sufferers. This is Dr. Randall Blahoviak with New Med Integrated Healthcare. Are you struggling to find a solution for the constant neck and back pain that's keeping you from enjoying life? Maybe you're wondering if you should go the medical route, or maybe you're even thinking about giving chiropractic a try. Well, now you don't have to decide between the two. At New Medical Center in Waupun, you can have the best of both worlds. Let our team of experienced medical professionals and chiropractors design a treatment plan to get you back to living a pain-free life. The healthcare team at New Medical Center will assess your condition and give you a combination of options, both medical and chiropractic, to choose from. With over 30 years of experience treating back pain, you can be assured that the team at New Medical Center will discover and address the source of your pain. Don't waste another minute trying the same old failed strategies. Let New Medical Center help get you back to living your best pain-free life. Call New Medical Center now at 920-324-9899. That's 920-324-9899. Or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Ruby Gerhardt's in the starting lineup for the Kewaskum Indians. Also, Lucia Perez, another one of the starters, a 5'1 sophomore, along with Clive Pittman, a 5'5 sophomore, and Cameron Belty, a 5'7 sophomore, averaging 12.5 points a game. That's her leading scorer. And also number 20, Lauren Rettler in the starting lineup, a 5'7 senior. Now the starters for the Waupun Lady Warriors, Big Eden Schultz, 6'1 junior, starting for Waupun. I do like those away jerseys.
Yeah, they're nice. Yeah,
it's nice colors of Waupun. Alexis Babish, a freshman, 5'10", 6.5 points a game for her. Also your senior, Sophie Touton, a 5'7 senior.
They're going to the three seniors last here tonight.
Yeah, Rowan Harder also in the starting lineup. And, of course, Lydia Aalsma, leading scorer for the team at 16 points a game. And we are ready to play some basketball here at Waupun High School. Very sparse Kewaskum crowd, and not a bad crowd for a Friday night going into the weekend here for Waupun.
It's a understandable Kewaskum not winning much and then impending tough weather yet tonight. I think most people decided to stay home. So if anybody from Kewaskum's listening or watching, feel free to join us.
Size advantage for Waupun. Tallest player on the roster that they have for Kewaskum is 5'8", and Eden Schultz easily wins the jump ball. Aalsma has that on top, dribbling off to her right, gets it over to Toutant in the lane, sends it out to Alexis Babish. So you got a freshman out there and those three seniors out there. Along with Eden Schultz, long three in the way, comes up a little bit short. Rowan Harder gets the rebound and must have been blocked, and the ball back in the hands now of Kewaskum. No score in the game in the first 30 seconds.
Waupun looks like they're dropping back to their traditional zone they play a lot of.
Get it inside again. Some very small players getting in like in post positions. 3-point shot up, no good. And Toutant grabs the rebound for Waupun. Both teams come up empty on their first attempt down the court. This Beam has it by the free throw line, back out to Rowan Harder. Lydia Aalsma in the lane with it. Finds Eden Schultz underneath, sandwich between a couple of Kewaskum players, and then a travel is going to be called on Eden.
People from Kewaskum, the players, the coaches definitely know about Eden, and as soon as the ball went into the post, tried to sandwich her, sink down.
Nice job by Lydia, coming up, kind of lagging behind, and ends up poking the ball for a steal. And gets it stolen right back from her. Coming up with the basketball's Abigail Resch. And then Lydia kind of lands on her a little bit, trying to get the ball back. So a foul on Lydia, her first foul, first team foul for Waupun.
No score yet, either team. Man.
Perez gets the ball back. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Gracie Gopalin out there with her short little player and long black hair. A great career here at Waupun High School. Out at Quinnipiac College out in Connecticut. Drive and Eden goes up above it and blocks it, but back in the hands of the Indians. Perez has it, launches up about a 16-footer, and that is no good. And getting the rebound is Alexis Babish, pushing it up now for the Lady Warriors. Don't forget, in case you know anybody that just wants to listen to it on the radio, we're also on 103.3 FM and also in the Fond du Lac area at 93.7 FM.
Nice pass.
Good feed there, and ball tapped away from Eden Schultz, and taking it as Perez scoops it up and puts it in right to the rack, and nobody stops her on her way there.
It looked a little bit like Gracie Gopalin on that take.
Yeah, she's got some pretty good speed, Perez does.
Yeah, able to get right to the head of the rim.
Rowan Harder goes up with the left hand, comes up short. Eden Schultz gets the rebound, misses wide left, and not a great start here for Waupun in the first almost 3 minutes of the ball game. And kind of a free-for-all here a little bit. How many whistles being blown, and Waupun gets it back.
Yeah, that was just tough there. You take yourself into jail, into trouble. And
the three-pointer up, and that one no good. Getting the rebound is Resch. 2-0. Over 3 minutes here in the ball game here at Waupun High School.
I'm sure Kewaskum would like nothing better to have this be a low-scoring game.
Welty gets it. Like I said, she's their scoring leader, 12.5 points a game for her. Everybody but Perez looking for their first points of the ball game. Only score so far in the game, 2-0 in favor of Kewaskum. Perez has it, loses control of it, and it'll be a tie-up, and ball will go back to Kewaskum. Waupun won the opening tip. Carly White checks in the ball game along with Ryan Babish. Eden Schultz will sit down along with Sophie Toutant.
Waupun staying with their 2-3 zone.
Welty long, a three up and puts it in. And just like that, Waupun's down 5-0 and had not scored in the first 4 minutes of the ball game. Waupun definitely not a high-scoring team. We've seen they've done plenty of their games, and with nice answer there from Lydia Aalsma. Covers off the basket, and Waupun ready to go. But we've seen some games, trouble finding some offense. They usually play pretty solid defense every time we see them play. Drive inside is no good. Rowan Harder with a rebound, back and heading in Waupun's direction. The Aalsma just one person to beat. Awkward position on that one, going away from the basket, and she's going to pick up her second foul. She's with 2 fouls. All of Waupun's fouls in the game are on Lydia. So,
when you slap down that hard, you're almost always going to get called for a foul. We used to teach a lot of trying to you tip up, because officials just don't call that as a foul very often, and you can get away with a lot more if you go low and try and tip up and tip the ball away that way. But anytime you swing down, whether you get arm or not, it's often called.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of players that do that very well. They get up there and kind of have their palms up and just pop it up a little bit, pop it up and grab the ball, and they're pretty good at it. Parrish in the ball game. Anna Parrish for the Indians. And a nice steal there from Rowan Harder, pushing it up. Waupun, well, that's going to get knocked out of bounds, and actually touching the end line with her feet is Cameron Belty, and it'll be Waupun basketball. Waupun trailing 5-3. Eden Schultz checks back in, and Alexis Babish will now sit down for Waupun.
That is a short break for Eden. He's out for maybe a minute of actual clock running time.
Yeah, Eden having trouble finishing in a couple of shots that she had inside, opportunities there. Just kind of flicking it up over her shoulder. Nice finish there for Rowan Harder. It's her first points. We are tied at 5 apiece. Kewaskum coming off their second victory of the season. We're playing with a little confidence right now. Perez misses about a 10-footer. Back out on top, three-pointer away now for Belty. Rims out no good. Just a sophomore. And travel call. Finally had to extend too far and had to pick up that pivot foot. And Waupun gets it back. Belty will sit down, and coming in for her will be Addie Bushlick, 5'5" sophomore. So if that's her sister that was on the team, those successful teams, that the one that won state, there was a player with that name on that team.
Yeah, very good player. One of the top players in that Kewaskum program.
Ball down in the corner over to Carly White. Comes up a little short. Eden Schultz gets the rebound and puts it up. Again, much bigger than any player on that Kewaskum can even put on the floor. Eden gets that rebound and finishes with the left hand. Ball knocked loose. Carly White comes up with it. Setting things up now for the Warriors.
Definitely looks like opportunities for Eden Schultz to post up there. Oh, good.
And a travel called on Eden. Again, the perfect pass into her, then she just lost control of it and ends up traveling at the end of it.
Yeah, she had the opportunity there for a dead layup. One was just not quite in sync right now.
The game cruising right along right now with Waupun with that 7-5 lead. They were down 5-0 at one time. Perez has it on the perimeter, guarded by Babish. And along the baseline, that's going to be a short, nice change shot there by Babish. And Waupun comes up with a basketball. Yeah, it'll be a seeding meeting coming up on Sunday. Tim Aalsma alluded to, and has some hopes in that they should do well. And a nice feed, just get it into her by the block, and nice strong finish that time for Eden Schultz. Gets fouled, makes the basket. One free throw now for Eden.
All's going on Gerhardt's.
Liddy with her 2 fouls, checking back in, and so is Alexis Babish. Rowan Harder sits down along with Sophie Touton.
Eden, pretty decent free throw shooter. Good rotation, nice.
Eden, 41%, but it seems like every game we've been at this, she does pretty well actually from the free throw line. Maybe we're good luck for her in the free throw.
And her shots look good too.
It was Babish on the left side, high off the glass, misses, and Carly White grabs the rebound, gives it back over to Lydia Aalsma, misses, and surrounded by 4 Indians right now. And they say it was a tie-up. Waupun will get it back, but Lydia gets the ball, misses a shot, but also she's just surrounded by Kewaskum players.
Yeah, Lydia trying to go with that left hand there and came up a little short. Gotta get it in.
Lydia's got it out near half court to set things up now for Waupun. And they travel on Babish, kind of a nice little reach in to tie up the basketball on Alexis, and ends up traveling. Got a 30-second timeout. We'll be back after this on RP Sports.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Okay, we are back at Waupun High School. Waupun with a 10-5 lead. No real flow yet to the ball game for either team offensively. We're down to 10:38 left in the first half. And timeout taken by the Indians. They'll inbound the ball on Waupun's side of the court.
Waupun plays that 2-3 zone, but they're going to extend here into the backcourt with their top. Just try and create a little chaos.
Babish working hard. They get it into their main scorer, Belty, inside, but it gets knocked away, and he's going to get it back down in the corner. Abigail Resch with it. Hands the ball off over to Butchlick. 10-foot shot comes up well short, and getting the rebound is Rettler. The move again, and nice drive, actually, putting it in over the top of Eden Schultz is Abigail Resch getting the bucket. For sure that was going to get sent back away from the basket, but now she got it to go. Three-pointer from the left corner is good for Ryan Babish. 13-7. Now the lead for Waupun, almost halfway through this first half of play.
Good to see Ryan get back into the flow here. Nice looking shot there. Ever since she had that nagging long-term injury, and she did come back probably close to a month ago, but I don't know if she's ever been quite back in the flow of the game speed yet, but yeah, that one looked really nice.
No brace on her knee at all.
No.
It's a good sign.
She wore a boot for quite a long time, yeah.
Oh, that one rejected and going the other way. Now Rowan Harder racing on the left side of the basket, puts it up, and that one bounces out, no good. And Kewaskum's going to get the ball back. Nothing easy here for Waupun. A three-pointer on the way, and that one misses everything. And Lydia Aalsma gets the rebound. Looking up, trying to find Rowan Harder. Does. Rowan takes a couple power dribbles inside and still misses. And it's going to be Kewaskum basketball. As a matter of fact, it's going to be a foul on Waupun.
I wasn't sure if there was a foul called or not there. We didn't get a clear indication.
And Eden Schultz going to pick up her first foul. 4 fouls on Waupun, only 1 foul on Kewaskum. We are now officially over halfway through this first half of action.
That's over and back. Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah.
Little delayed call.
Steps right on the half-court line. Going to her right, gets called for it eventually.
It's a little bit of a broken line there as it goes through the Warrior symbol. I don't know if the official had to think about it for a second.
Lydia gets cut off before. I thought she was going to go take her to the hoop. Lob pass into Eden, turns around, gets it blocked from behind. It'll remain Waupun basketball. Nothing coming easy so far in the ball game here for the Waupun Lady Warriors. They're up by 6, 13-7. Maybe he gets the inbounds pass. They'll put up a 3. That comes up a little off, and here we go the other way as Kewaskum gets the rebound. Belty with it near half court. Ball gets knocked out of bounds off the hands of Rowan Harder. Kewaskum basketball.
Hard to believe. Rowan's a senior, and he had a nice career here. Softball, basketball.
It's fun watching her grow up. I mean, the first time we put a mic in front of her, her cheeks were red, and that was her least favorite thing. And we had her come on to one of our prep showcases that we had, and even gave her the list of questions ahead of time. And kind of got her used to having a mic in front of her and answering questions. It's become a real good interview since then.
Yeah. Talented young lady.
Long 3 on the way. That is no good, and Eden Schultz gets the rebound. So we get stuck at 13-7. We're going to take the weekend off. Early start today because of the impending weather. We'll see if what happens here with the weather tonight. And we've got the Ice Fest going on in Waupun here the next couple days. I'll be down covering that, getting some interviews at it. So to see people down there for Ice Fest. And that's a steal, and it's going to be a foul on Alexis Babish. Nice steal there from Cameron Belty. She's a very active player out there, and draws the foul. To the free throw line to shoot 2 will be Belty. Got a timeout on the court. Back after this on RP Sports.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Okay, a minute timeout taken. We are back still at 13-7 with 7:32 left in the first half. Things moving along pretty quickly here. And to the line to shoot some free throws, Cameron Bolte is there at the free throw line, their main scorer. Puts the first free throw in. Just a 48% free throw shooter.
It was the first attempt for Kewaskum as a team from the line. Waupun has one shot. Eden Schultz taking one earlier.
Bolte looking pretty solid up there. It's your team back within 4 now, 13-9. Alexis Babish gets it off to Lydia Aalsma, guarded closely by Pittman. If there's any relation to Jason Pittman over there in the
yeah, I wondered that same thing.
You know, some of those names are synonymous with the different towns that we go to, and that's definitely
reset there. Not sure exactly. Could have been a warning on Kewaskum. I think she reached across the out of bounds line and
nice feed into Eden's side, and I guess it partially blocked, and then it's like maybe a little reach-in foul on Kewaskum as she hit on the floor trying to get the ball. So yeah, they're not afraid. They're going up at Eden. They're changing some shots, blocking some shots, knocking things away from her, and we got a little trouble inside. Lydia gets the pass inside. Now a race for the ball. Lydia comes up with it. Get a three-point shot coming up from the right side, and that is good for Sophie Toutant. Finally gets off from 13, now leading this game 16-9. 6:50 and counting down here in the first half.
Waupun again sticking with zone defense. Well, something they do almost entirely.
Bolte has it, almost decided to throw it. Rowan Harder was there ready to take it the other way.
Yeah, Rowan says, I want to get another pick one off here and maybe go to the right side and finish the layup.
So Kewaskum with the ball, trailing by 7. Bolte has it. Any plans on going down to Ice Fest at all the next couple of days?
I think I might try and get down there tomorrow.
I'm going to be there down, kind of working and getting some interviews. I'm going to go out and talk to the director of the Marshhaven. They've got a ton of stuff going on, and they're actually going to have snowshoeing there with actual snow on the ground.
Yeah, amazing.
I don't think they had that last year.
We may have fresh snow tomorrow.
Yeah, something fresh on top of what we had already. So
could have 4 or 5 inches of fresh snow.
Yeah, they've counted some cool things. They've got like a little walk they're going to do at night with like a candle, everybody with candles. Bolte throws one up from downtown that comes up well short. It's going to remain Kewaskum basketball. They got, I think, wagon rides. They got all those nice ice sculptures they're going to have at all the businesses in downtown Waupun and all around town. Things going on at the community center. Family skating over at the ice arena, they call it now. So foul is going to be called on Leah Pittman.
Yeah, I was telling one of our pickleball friends, Sandy, this morning about that event. She's kind of a nature person, and telling her about everything that's going on out there at the Nature Center. I think she's from the Lamira area. I think she's going to come over, she said, and check
nice
that
place.
out. Yeah, I told her
top
about
notch.
it.
That is a hidden gem that a lot of people
She did not know much about it at all, no, and I told her, I said, go downtown, maybe you'll run into Mr. Winterhack.
Yeah. Ooh, one missing side. Eden Schultz puts it up on the putback and gets it to go. Eden now with 7 points in the game. Yeah, we'll have our doors open for at least some of the day, and we'll have the prize wheel in there over at 313 East Main Street. They got some warming station. There goes Rowan Harder with the steal, going in strong on the right side, and I'm going to say it's going to be a foul on Kewaskum on the floor.
On the floor, yeah. No shot.
They said on the, I thought they said on the floor. Now
Rowan, she's kind of lobbying for the shot, but
everybody's lined up for it, including the Kewaskum players. Yeah, that was on the floor.
Rowan's still shaking her head, saying, I wanted to shoot some free throws. They've been shooting them fairly well this year.
A lot of pass into. That's a rough pass there, and a scramble for the ball. And coming up with it is Kewaskum. Perez gets it, gets cut off by Babish, and then the ball's bounced out of bounds on Cameron Bolte out there. There's a few things I'm looking forward to see. Like I said, there's things going on all over town coming up tomorrow. I was gone for it last year and kind of bolted out of here to go to Florida for a week and missed out on Ice Fest last year. So
how many ice sculptures I heard you talking about it on your radio?
They said something about 50, but I'm not sure. It seems like quite a few, but it's a nice 3-point bucket there. A little catch and shoot from Lydia Aalsma, her second three. We're going to have a lot of them downtown. I don't think we're getting one for some reason in front of the radio station.
No,
so I don't know why that changed.
Nick Rush told me that they are not having one there.
There being, I saw the remains of what was left of the one before. When I got back from Florida, it was still some of it's laying there.
Yeah, I think this year they're going to stick around a little longer. Those ice sculptures being.
This week is going to be. We got some
cold.
temperatures way down under zero overnight. It's going to be a cold week coming up. Missed shot by Bolte, and Eden Schultz gets the rebound.
Eden showing better hands all the time, able to gather those balls in.
Ryan Babish with it. Gets the pass from her sister Alexis. And nice drive to the basket by Rowan Harder. Makes the basket, and now she gets to shoot a free throw.
It's good. See Rowan put it on the floor, go by her defender.
Seen her do it. Off and on some of these games we've called before, but just not on a regular basis. Carly White checks in. Sophie Touton checks back in from Waupun. Schultz along with Ryan Babish going to sit down, get a little break.
I would think the three seniors are going to play more minutes tonight. That's what's normally done on senior night for teams around the area.
Free throw is no good. Getting the rebound is Bolte. Perez has it, waiting for her teammate to cross half court before she can pass it to her, and she does.
Carly White, very active defensively.
Perez is going to launch one up from about 16 feet out, nothing but net. And her second field goal of the game. It's her team back within 12, 23-11 in favor of Waupun, under 3.5 to play. Touton from the corner comes up well short.
Might have been blocked. It didn't have any rotation at all on it.
Bolte back with the basketball. I remember, and Rowan just at the wrong place at the wrong time, got there a little late, and then mows over the player, Abigail Resch. So foul on Rowan Harder. I remember senior night when our boys were seniors here back in 2010, and they played Kewaskum, didn't they? It was Kewaskum that they played in that ballgame, and you just had the seniors suited up because we had like 10 of them.
We had 10 seniors that year, and only 3 sophomores on that team. Yeah. It was a vacant junior class. And
just you guys can go play down to the JV, and just our seniors played. It's kind of a magical night, and they kind of had fun out there. It was a pretty special bunch of athletes and a great basketball team of those seniors back in 2010.
Yeah, hard to believe that's been a long time already. 15 years ago.
Alexis Babish takes it in strong, but overshoots the ball on her drive from the left side, and Kewaskum takes it the other way. Kind of let them hang around a little bit. They're going to keep on getting confidence in this ball game.
Bolte had to be careful there. Almost a carry on those casual dribbles. She's putting her hand underneath and rolling it over. Not the NBA. You can't do that all the time.
Ball back out on top. They look inside. Not loose, but still right back in the hands of Resch. Perez gets it. Again, no penetration. Going to work on the outside around the perimeter right now are the Indians.
Even with Eden Schultz out of the game right now on a break, they haven't been able to go inside. Not much height on this Indians team.
Perez with her feet on the three-point line, misses the shot. Sophie Toutant gets the rebound. And here's a three-point shot, again put up by Ryan Babish. That is no good. Alexis Babish chases it down. Long three on the way now for Lydia Aalsma. That is no good. The ball's going to get knocked out of bounds, and that goes off the hands of Sophie Toutant. It'll be Indian basketball. We're stuck at 23-11 in favor of Waupun.
Nice hustle by Ryan Babish there to try and save that. Kind of threw herself into the wall. Holding her left wrist right now. Still holding her wrist. I think she went into the wall hard. Hopefully she's okay.
Down to 140 and counting down here in the first half. Waupun with a 23-11 lead. Perez dribbling the ball, gets it cross court, down to the corner with it is a Butchlick. Bolte has it, but gets cut off again. And like I said, not much we're trying to penetrate here, and taking it away eventually is Ryan Babish. White has it, gets it back to Ryan Babish. Carly White's going to get fouled by Perez with 1:01 left here in the first half. 23-11 Waupun.
Bonus time. Carly White's first opportunity to score.
Carly a 43% free throw shooter on the season. Averages 3 points a game, and that's the player that Coach Tim Aalsma mentioned about her contributions to the team have really grown, and like to see how she's grown as a player. Just like how she stepped up. She's a very athletic young lady, and I think softball may be her favorite sport. Pretty solid softball player from the state championship team from last year.
Ryan Babish actually checked out of the game, and she's over by the trainer right now. He's looking at her left wrist area.
State Kewaskum basketball with 50 seconds left.
Hopefully it's nothing serious for Babish, because she came off that lower leg injury that sidelined her for so long, and now jammed up her wrist.
She doesn't. Another one of those softball players too, and third baseman on the state championship softball team. A lot of those players back again, along with Addie Braun, their pitcher. The big home run at the state championship game against Mosinee, and Josh Navas has a team that's pretty loaded coming into the season. Back to the free throw line again for Carly White.
I saw where Kylie Westfalt, the catcher for the softball team, she's also on the powerlifting team. She had a big weekend doing that. I think it was last weekend. And
Ryan Babish checking back in for Waupun. That's good news here for her and the Lady Warriors. Rowan Harder will sit down.
Yeah, Westfall powerlifting. That probably will help her hit more dingers.
She's a strong girl. I've seen her hit a few up. Man, she can throw frozen ropes over to second base, too, from the catcher's position.
Very nice young lady. I get to umpire behind her occasionally at different things, and yeah, she understands the game, how to manage a game, how to talk to an umpire.
Yeah, good catcher knows that little relationship, and how important that is, really, isn't it, to have that relationship with a catcher?
Certainly doesn't hurt. You can turn them. You can turn them against you in a hurry.
A blocked half-court attempt there by Ryan Babish, but the main thing is she's back onto the court playing, which is good. So here we go, 24-11 at halftime, and we'll be back in a few minutes to talk about the first half after this on RP Sports.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Bestcraft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today. Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters, Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Didman, are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191 or visit them at their new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental is a proud supporter of Randolph sports.
Andy with us here at the other bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun. A lot happening this February week here, middle of the month here. Ice Fest this weekend, Andy.
Yeah, there's quite a bit going on. We got Valentine's Day on Friday, of course, and then Saturday, of course, kicks off the Waupun Ice Fest. So you'll have to stop and check out the sculpture in front of the place here and see what we've got going on.
Of course, Valentine's Day Friday, fish on Friday. Your sweetie and you, a little tartar sauce.
Yeah, that's right. We've got fish starting at 11 a.m. until the kitchen closes at 9. So we do fish all day long. You'll have to drop in and see our daily specials. Monday, of course, is all-you-can-eat shrimp and fries. Tuesdays is Mexican all day. Wednesdays is wings after 4. Thursdays is $1 burgers. Fridays, of course, is fish all day. Saturday is appetizer specials. And Sunday, of course, we're back to wings all day.
Into the heat of basketball season, Bucks and Bucky, Marquette, the whole thing.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll have to stop in. We got plenty of TVs here. We've always got the Badgers on. We've got the Bucks on. And spring training's right around the corner, so we're getting into my time of year. So, yeah, we're a one-stop shop for anything sports-related.
Andy, have a great week. Thank you.
Thanks, Nick.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance. We make you feel at home. At home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home. At home and auto sales. Every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Okay, we're watching some Waupun High School boys out there shooting some baskets right now with some influence goggles on to take away their decent vision towards the basket. And it's pretty ugly.
Yeah, I think we had one make, and that was a bank. Mr. Beam over here.
The quarterback of the football team, Chase Beam, over here to our left, your left as you're looking at it. 24-11 their halftime score. Waupun over Kewaskum, and points were at a premium here in the first half for both teams.
They certainly were. Yeah, it wasn't a thing of beauty. Waupun grinding it out as they oftentimes do, and they do play quality defense and get after it. So it's they're going to win that first half just by limiting Kewaskum to 11 points.
Kewaskum just can't get near the basket, so they're down to 11. And Waupun having a lot of opportunities. Eden was challenged a little bit inside, missed some inside. Rowan had some shots inside that kind of rolled out for her, didn't go in. Alexis Babish with that nice drive that she had, but just overshot it. So opportunities there for Waupun to score, but still with a convincing lead, 24-11 over Kewaskum here at halftime.
Yeah, one thing I would spend a lot of time doing in practice would maybe be finishing drills, because Waupun's good enough to get to the spots, they get to the rim, and then just overlaying so many shots or underlaying shots and bringing the ball up through traffic instead of protecting the ball. And there's things to be done there where you can you work on finishing and finding that square or that rim with your eyes, and that's what it's really about sometimes, just focusing on where you want to go with the basketball.
Let's take a look at scoring here in the first half.
First off, for Kewaskum, Perez with 4 points, got a couple of field goals. Cameron Bolte with 5 points, a three-pointer, 2 free throws. And Abigail Resch with 2 points. Only 3 players scored, the leading scorer with 5. Lydia Aalsma has 6 on 2 made three-pointers. Carly White with 1 point. Rowan Harder with 4 points. Ryan Babish has a three-pointer. Sophie Toutant has a three-pointer. And Eden Schultz leads all scorers with 7. 3 field goals, and she is 1 of 1 from the free throw line.
So that's your first half stats, and we're going to take another break, come back in just about 3.5 minutes with the second half. Waupun leading 24-11. Back after this on RP Sports.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seed bed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Josh Dual Concrete Construction provides excellent work, punctual professional staff, quick response time, competitive pricing, and accurate on-site job estimates. Dual Concrete Construction specializes in residential basement and garage foundations, retaining walls, concrete patios, sidewalks, porches, and steps, and a lot more. They'll remove your old concrete and replace it. Let Dual Concrete Construction be your Wisconsin concrete contractor.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Hello, fellow allergy sufferers. Well, here we are at the heart of ragweed, hay fever, and mold season. If you're like me, you dread this time of year. Itchy eyes, runny nose, sneezing, nasal sprays, antihistamines, and allergy pills. And in the end, none of it makes your allergies any better. That used to be me, but I took control of my allergies, and you can too. I went to New Medical Center in Waupun. They tested me to find out exactly what was causing my allergies and formulated a personalized serum for me to treat my specific allergies. Best thing is, they got me in right away. I didn't have to wait for months for an appointment. Now here I am, able to work my fields, cut the grass, rake leaves, and anything else I want to do outside without having to worry about a constant headache, runny nose, and feeling miserable. Call the folks at New Medical Center. They helped me, and I'm sure they can help you.
Call New Medical Center now at 324-9899 or visit them on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 324-9899. What are you waiting for?
Yoo-hoo! Big summer blowout. Have the winter blues? Think summer and join us at Warner Harmson for our big summer blowout. 40% off all of our outdoor furniture today through Saturday, February 15th. Stop in and see our cozy furniture and luxury flooring. Do not forget our cabinets and steamy shower options. Stop in and see us today. 116 East Main Street in downtown Waupun. Yoo-hoo!
Okay, we are back at Waupun High School, the second half. Waupun leading by 13, 24-11, and Kewaskum gets the ball first to start things out here in the second half.
Joining us late, we are in Waupun, but Kewaskum is wearing the white uniforms. Senior night for Waupun girls. They requested to wear their black uniforms, their favorite. And
shot in the lane and a finish by their main scorer, Cameron Bolte. Now with 7 points in the game. She averages 12.5 points. Aalsma gets it in the lane, and again, Bolte reaches in and ties it up, and Waupun will get the ball back. Yeah, we'll be keeping an eye on Waupun. The Lady Warriors will be doing all their postseason games, and also the Waupun boys, who are looking really good this year. A nice, tenacious, active bunch of guys out there. Great defenders out there, and they've got numerous scorers on the team. They looked good last night in the ball game. So it will be definitely our main two focuses, the Waupun girls, and that one's tossed away. And here goes Bolte with it, puts it up and puts it in. Making it a little closer now, 24-15 the lead now for Waupun. Two-time gets it inside Eden Schultz, and once she gets it in there, she's going to finish. Eden Schultz gets her first points, Waupun's first points of the second half.
Waupun needs to find some creative ways to get Eden into the post positions that she feels really comfortable in, because she's almost unstoppable if she gets there, one-on-one especially.
Yeah, definitely changes minds about taking a shot inside when she's in there. A little bank shot by Perez gets it to go in. Has her team now within 8, 26-18 in favor of Waupun. Not even 2 minutes here in the second into the second half. And Rowan Bolte had her hand on that ball for a little bit there, and that forced the ball out a little to the right. Rowan just kind of like surprised and shot out there straight out of bounds.
Waupun extending their defense into the
three-point shot from the left corner. That misses everything. Way too strong. And Toutant gets the rebound, and Lydia Aalsma pushes it up now for the Lady Warriors.
Alexis Babish had a chance to run ahead there. Might have gotten herself a layup.
Toutant has it. Gives it back to Lydia to set things up. A few other teams will be kind of keeping an eye on of course, the Central Wisconsin Christian team. We're going to be doing a Randolph game, I think, next Tuesday at Partyville. Boys basketball, right, Nate? That coming up next week, Tuesday. So just seen a few of the kind of tying up some loose ends at the end of the season with teams here, but one big game we know we're going to be doing for the Waupun boys in season yet is that game that'll be played right here against Kettle Moraine Lutheran. That was quite the game over there. Waupun was down by 14 points with 10 minutes left and came back and won that game, most of it at the free throw line. But that's going to be a great game after KML knocked off Plymouth yesterday. Big battle in the East Central Conference. Lydia with a drive and a foul on the Indians.
And Perez with that call.
Yeah, that's going to be a great game. That's a game too bad that our video wasn't working for the live action, but we did tape it and recorded it, and so people could see it later. And a lot of hits on that one to watch that game. They call a foul on Abigail Resch. She's going to pick up a foul, but I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a huge game coming up a few weeks from now.
Yeah, that's got huge implications for conference as well. So yeah, that's really special.
Waupun's one game ahead of those teams. Waupun with one loss after losing to Plymouth a few weeks ago, and then the other teams have a couple losses. So that's another big opportunity for Kewaskum to put another loss on Waupun's record. Nice drive to the basket and a good finish there by Lydia Aalsma. Now with 8 points in the ball game.
1-3-1. Half-court trap.
Bolte launches one just inside the three-point line. Long rebound, and Bolte gets her own rebound, throws it back up, and gets it to go. She's a scrappy little player out there, Cameron Bolte.
11 points in the game. 6 here in the second half already.
Yeah, she's not backing down there. She's just a sophomore out there, but playing like she's a seasoned veteran senior out there.
She's out of bounds.
Yeah.
Missed that one.
Yeah, he did miss it, but he got the foul after that on Kewaskum.
Yeah, Alexis Babish's foot clearly out of bounds when she caught that ball. Guess we have the best view of it of anybody right here where we're standing. Good to see Ryan back in there. I know she played after that, but I was a little concerned about her wrist as she went for a save and kind of crashed into the wall.
Josh Navis worried about, there goes Alexis Babish on the floor. Yeah, both the Babish girls having a little trouble here. She got knocked to her feet a little bit. Nice job by Rowan to get that rebound and draws a foul on Kewaskum. So Rowan will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
It is going to go on Bolte.
Yeah, what a magical season for the softball team, though, last year, and got a chance to cover their whole ride all the way to the state championship game. That was pretty magical stuff, coming from behind, knocking off the two-time defending state champs, Freedom. That was a huge game in Winneconne for the sectional championship, and then a couple of exciting games when he got to state. We're at Goodman Diamond. That was a fun run for them.
I had to miss that. I was at a wedding state run there.
Yeah.
Veggie Van Galen getting married.
And it's going to get blocked by Rowan Harder, getting his going to call for traveling at the end of that one. And Eden's tweaked her ankle a little bit, kind of limping after that.
I'll tell you what, there was a lot of people at that reception that had their phones tuned into you.
Yeah.
Calling that.
And I think I was having some reception problems in the beginning, so I eventually just, because there's no video streaming there, so I just did it on my phone. I said, let's just go, put us on. Told the guy back at the station to get me on, and this game has got to be on, state championship game, and we got it on. And that was Lydia hard to the rack and puts it in, draws the foul too. One free throw now for Lydia. Nice drive there by Lydia. I like seeing that out of her.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting. Even Scott Van Galen, father of the groom, was giving updates during the meal.
He knows everybody. A lot of other people might have been, checking into it too. So might as well go with the flow here and give them updates, and then they can focus on the wedding here, and I'll give them some updates once in a while. Yeah, that was magic, and I think a one-run win in the state semifinal on that, and then Addie Brown with a big home run, a great pitching performance, taking on a number one ranked and seeded team with Mosinee. And some tough in-your-face defense being applied by Cameron Bolte.
Yeah, you got to know when to back off sometimes. You probably got away with a little too much physicality about 3 times, and then you keep coming and you keep putting hands on, you're eventually going to be called. Good officials will let that go a little bit, but you can't continue to do it.
Good job by Alexis Babish to keep that pressure on her and just continue to draw that foul. Nice try there by Lydia, overlays it a little bit, and Bolte gets the rebound, pushing it up now for Kewaskum. Under 13 to play in the ball game. Bolte puts it up, puts it in, draws the foul to the line to shoot one. Will be Cameron Bolte.
She is having a heck of a second half.
She's got all but 3 of their points here in the second half. Yeah, she's a scrappy little player, and I think you can just kind of tell us how the switch went on with her. I'm going to kind of take over right now, and that's what she's doing, and keeping her team in the same neighborhood as Waupun, only down by 9, 32-23.
She is 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Good player.
Back cut by Lydia, goes in along the baseline, gets cut up by a couple players, and good defense by Kewaskum, and you're going to finally call one on the Indians, but they've got 7 fouls to 1 foul. Kewaskum was 7 up there on the board, and Lydia Aalsma going up to shoot the bonus right now for Waupun.
That's understandable. When you're down in a game, you're going to scramble and get after it.
This one goes in for Lydia. I'm not sure what no Super Bowl to look forward to anymore. That's all done. And what are we going to watch this time of year? Just because college basketball probably, and all the high school games that we'll be covering. Coming up playoffs, that'll be a very busy time. Could be doing anywhere from 4 games possibly in a week. Just us alone. Bolte launches up the three-point shot, just a catch and shoot, and she puts it in. And she's looking pretty good right now, just a sophomore.
Yeah, that young sophomore is playing as well as anybody on the floor.
Then he goes up, comes up short on her shot, and who comes up with it? Bolte pushing it up again for the Indians. A little give and go action, but that's going to get blocked. Waupun, ball still loose yet, and it's going to go off from one of the Waupun players. Yeah, showing a little savviness out there for the Indians. A little give and go, action, simple basketball, and they're going to retain possession. They're only down by 8, 34-26.
Eden Schultz back in the game after whatever tweaking either knee or ankle there. Came up a little lame earlier, but
gotta be aware of where Bolte is. And she's a difference maker here in the second half, especially. Only gets tipped away, and they're going to get up to Alexis Babish along the right side. Kind of clears out and gets called for the offensive foul. Leaned into her, shoved off with that left arm. It gets called for the offensive foul. So back in the hands again of the Indians.
Not a thing of beauty tonight, that's for sure. Especially if you like offense, but energy is there, the effort is there.
Waupun boys last night with 96 points they put on the board yesterday, and a huge gap between them and Ripon. Ripon having the problems over there. And
13 different players for the boys scored in that game. A lot of guys got in the game.
Blocked there from Lydia Aalsma, the shot by Perez. Man, some magic moments at the end with some guys at the end of the bench coming in and making some buckets. The big one, Landon Potratz, coming back after that injury with the knee brace on and everything, and goes up and scores. And that was kind of an emotional moment even for Coach Alex Dunlap. Nice move there from Lydia Aalsma. The fake's going in the lane, turns the other way, and off the glass and in for her. Good bucket. Lydia knocks it out of bounds. It'll remain Indian basketball. Waupun back up by 10, 36-26.
Waupun sticking in that 2-3 zone.
Bruins last night too, and Gillenkirk with some big buckets, some of those bench guys putting them in. It's I was hoping Landon Potratz's 3-point shot he shot from the left corner yesterday was going to go in. I said that would really have made it really magical.
Yeah, if you don't know a lot about that, Landon had a significant knee injury during the football season. He was hoping to be back in time for baseball this year, and he had surgery done. And
Lydia, nice little spot up 15-foot shot there for Aalsma.
But Potratz had surgery and able to come back early and actually play in a basketball game mid-February.
He definitely has plans on for a baseball season too, baseball player. So great class leader, not just a good guy on the football field and on the for sports, but man, he's just a good class leader, a good example for his classmates.
Voigt in the game now with a good rebound. Another lanky player. Put her and Eden Schultz out there. You got some size.
Yeah, there's some height. The girls that are coming up too. Some other players are right around the 6 foot level. So Waupun will be a tall team. Those players are a little bit more in the lineup. That's going to be a tie-up, and ball goes back to Kewaskum.
The police in the house today. Make sure everything massive crowd is under control for Kewaskum.
Yeah.
Pretty quiet.
If I was a policeman, I'd be checking in.
Yeah,
and
no
see
kidding.
what's going on. Should have been here for the Plymouth game when the kids got kicked out of the gym.
Part of their job, you know.
Yeah.
Make sure their presence is known here in the high school gym.
Oh, a three-point basket in by Addie Butchlick from the left corner. Little drive and a nice finish there by Roland Harder. We're getting her first points of the second half, and we've got a timeout. Back after this on RP Sports.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Welcome back to Waupun High School. Steve and Randy with you. Waupun just kind of hanging out there right around anywhere from 8 to 12-point lead here in the ballgame. Right now sitting up by 11, 40-29. Some nice play, though, by the Indians' Cameron Bolte with really nice second half going, kind of keeping your team in the same area code as Waupun. And Lydia Aalsma with a nice second half going here, too, offensively. All down to the corner, and that launched up. That misses everything, and looks like Ryan Babish is going to get called for a foul as the rebound is in the hands of Anna Parrish.
Looked like Ryan had her hand right on top of the ball, but
not shaking her head like, no, that's not a foul. I had my hands. It's all ball on that, but
she might have an argument.
The front of the rim on the first free throw by Anna Parrish, looking for her first point of the ball game.
Yeah, almost all of the scoring done by three players for Kewaskum. Another offensive rebound.
And Bolte again, one of the shorter players in the lane, and she comes up with a basketball, and she's wanted it more than everybody else on that one. Ryan just picks up another one, too, in a few seconds here in the ball game, and
you have to rebound. You have to rebound better on free throws.
Bolte with it, and that's going to get knocked away by Lydia Aalsma going up on the left side. Little head fake, puts it up, and puts it in. Nice job by Lydia. Lydia having herself a really nice second half, especially giving Waupun the offense that they need. Stay ahead here, 42 now to 29.
Babish picked up another foul. That's 4 on her. She had one about a minute ago.
Yeah, not even. It was left. But Ryan's going to sit down after a series of fouls. Rowan, along with Carly White coming in, along with Alexis Babish.
Ryan's staying in the game. She's kind of shocked.
For sure, if there's 3 people coming in, the girl would pick up 3 fouls in less than a minute would come out. But
Ryan's like, I could see what she said. What?
Says, no, you stay out there. Well, this is badly, but Bolte gets it. 3-pointer from the left corner is up, no good. And fight for the ball. Alexis Babish gets down to the floor, ties it up, and it'll be Waupun basketball.
.36 left. Waupun with that comfortable 13-point lead.
And look inside into Rowan. That gets kind of tipped from behind, but she finishes anyway. Nice strong finish there by Rowan Harder. Now he has 9 points in the ball game. As Waupun up now by 15. I think Lydia trying to shut down Bolte right now and making things a little more difficult for her.
Upon going to some man defense, they don't do it very often.
You have to throw that in there once in a while. Bolte just kind of offense kind of had a lead arm out there, kind of clearing the way as she was going, and official called the offensive foul on Bolte.
A little bit too far extended with that arm and just kept it out there.
Upon now with a break, here goes Lydia Aalsma. Goes up in the lane, comes up short on her shot. Alexis Babish gets the rebound, puts it back up, and she gets fouled and will go to the line. You shoot a pair now for Waupun.
Alexis has not scored in this game. Had a few opportunities early. Missed shots.
Yeah, she had a nice game when these two teams met earlier. She had 9 points and 8 rebounds in that ball game. Waupun won by almost 40 points, 39 points in that game. A closer matchup this time. Getting close to the 6.5 minute mark left in the game. Another timeout taken, and we'll be back after this on RP Sports.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Okay, we are back at Waupun High School. 6:34 left in the game, and Waupun just slowly pulling away. They got within 8 points a few times here, did Kewaskum, when Bolte went on a bit of a run. Carly Simon given the assignment to stay with Bolte, and she's a pretty quick player.
Step back.
Yeah. Nice looking shot, everything except for the finish on that shot. Misses badly on the 3-point shot, so Waupun will get it back. Getting close to 6 minutes left. It'll pass over to Lydia, but overshoots her, and coming up with the basketball is Anna Parrish, pushing it up over to Bolte.
Wow.
Yeah, nothing called on that trip towards the basket. Waupun has it back. We'll try to at least maybe run some clock off here.
I don't know if that was a head or an elbow that hit the floor there, but boy, there was a clunk.
So Babish gets the pass inside. She's going to get fouled by Lauren Rettler. So to the free throw line to shoot a pair will be Alexis Babish.
There's 10 fouls. I know it's a shooting foul, but double bonus for Waupun the rest of the way.
Nothing but net by Babish on the first free throw. Ruby Gerhardt's checking in for the Indians along with Lucia Arnaiz Perez.
Shout out to the group at the barrage watching. Thanks for tuning in.
No good. Rowan Harder gets it, collects herself, and puts it in. That's a fun bunch over there. Always had a good time the few times they've been over there. This is during the football season. We could look right in their garage from our, watch all the people The only thing is that there's a little delay on what comes over on our video streaming, and they'd hear some cheering and knew something was coming up, and they didn't like that. They knew something good was going to happen because there's a bunch of cheering at the field across the parking lot. So they close the garage. They kind of just try to shut that off a little bit.
Awkward offensive set here going on.
And that one right in the hands of Alexa Babish, and picking up a foul is Cameron Bolte. I'm not sure what she's complaining about, but she gets another foul. Was that on her? Is that 4?
That is 4 on her, yes.
So Waupun let's see if they can go up by 20 or up 48-29 with under 5 to play.
Sparse crowd and a few people checking out now and leaving the gym as well. Maybe it is snowing now. I don't have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. We got here before the snow was supposed to. I got here before it was supposed to fall here. The forecast we had from the National Weather Service this morning said about 5 o'clock we could start getting some snow, and the winter weather advisory started at 6 o'clock till 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Got the snowblower all ready to go. My favorite thing, one of my favorite things to do in the winter is snowblow. I love it.
Yeah, I put a little gas in mine today too and got it all prepped and ready at the garage door.
I'm like throwing some earbuds on, and I'm having a great time. If I have to shovel, I'm not so much with the great time, but whenever I can use that snowblower, I'm going to use it. A little lob pass inside. Lydia tries to save it, but ends up going out of bounds. 4:21 left in the game.
3 seniors on the court now for Waupun. You got Sophie Toutant, Rowan Harder, and where did she go? Lydia, there she is. Thought maybe she checked out as I was about to say that. No, 3 seniors on senior night getting their minutes.
Yeah, I think we'll talk to the 3 seniors after the game here today on their night. Let's see what their thoughts are with their team, where they're at right now, and where they hope to be able to get here in the postseason. Front of the rim, no good. Getting the rebound is Lydia. Pushing it up now for Waupun. Under 4 to play. And Ryan Babish in and puts it up. 3-point basket for Ryan Babish. So I got 6 in the game, 2 threes for her.
Glad she's healthy. Was worried about her wrist coming off a foot injury and now banged into the wall, but she's out there. She looks fine.
Pulte misses one wide left. Here comes Rowan Harder on the drive. Now to Carly White. Posting up is Lydia Aalsma. Yeah, today, Valentine's Day. The student section mostly in red over there. Do anything special for Barb?
No, today, we kind of agreed to just, we don't do too much anymore. We used to do things, get gifts and all that. And it's just today, it's another day, I guess, in our lives at this point after.
I just got a kick this morning. I go into the Quick Trip, and I see guy after guy right in front of me happy that they got that nice bouquet of flowers. I got them from the Quick Trip and take them home to the wife. Tie-up called and ball going back to Kewaskum, but they were actually pretty nice looking. You can get everything at the Quick Trip.
You certainly can. You see the project going on East Main there with the old stop and go. That's going to be quite the facility. Good steal by Harder.
There's got it, brings it over half court. Eden Schultz is going to put her on the floor. Long 3 up now from Lydia Aalsma is up, and it is good. So everybody's having a nice Valentine's Day today. My wife and I, too, we kind of just put everything in. Now we're going to go to Florida coming up. This, and then we just say this, let's not do anything special for our anniversary. It's just, everything gets tied into us taking trips and things like that. So. Made a trip up to Door County last weekend. Had a great time up there. That was a beautiful place to stay at the Glidden Lodge. Well, we got a timeout on the court. We'll continue that story.
I think the seniors are going to get honored right now. Yeah, they're bringing out those seniors, I believe, after this timeout. So.
Oh, okay. We'll be back after this on RP Sports.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Okay, we just had the seniors come off the court. They kind of call a timeout, then put them back on the court so they can make the announcement. Jeff Taves did that. But they've got some more action here on this court. They play another regular season game here yet. And we'll see where they get seated. They expect to play at least one, depending on their seeding, if they maybe can get themselves maybe all the way to the regional semifinal, hosting a couple more games. So, yeah, they've got some more games here on this court. Always emotional as the last time you play on this court. That's the
certainly
emotional thing.
Yeah, it's always tough, seniors, when they play their last game.
Oh, that's going to go off from Bolt. A nice save there by Waupun's Audrey Quas.
Audrey's a talented athlete. We see her on the JV squad a lot. Very aggressive, good athlete. It's mostly JV players in there right now.
Yeah, see Aubrey Benson, the freshman, 5'6" freshman out there. Lily Newton's got the ball right now for Waupun. Micaiah Yahurka is out there for the Lady Warriors. Another one of their tall players, Audrey Ferrari out there, 6-foot player. Looking inside, a little overshot on that pass to Yahurka. And coming in now for Waupun is Addie Voigt. We've been impressed, like you said, with Audrey Quas. Watch her a little bit in that JV game. Yeah. And there's a girl, she gets it, just takes it 100 miles an hour towards the basket, the full length of the court, and finishes. So she's got a pretty high motor. And she's a junior?
I believe she's a junior.
Yeah. Big block there by Voigt.
Crowd likes that one.
Yeah,
you bet.
You make the most, just like the boys did yesterday in that decisive victory over Ripon. The guys didn't. They said, "Hey, man, we're just getting into the game. We're not gonna." Quas gets it. He'll catch and shoot. That's no good. Getting the rebound, trying to put it up and in is Voigt, but she's going to get fouled and go to the free throw line. But hey, why not make the most of your time out there? We're not going to let just the clock run down and watch the end of the game. I want to make my mark on this game too. So don't blame them.
One of those guys got in about the 7-minute mark. That was a running clock game.
Yeah,
so.
That made it tougher to get to get some points up there.
You don't get much time, when you actually do come in.
Quas just trying to get some chances in and out because they had her in before with Aubrey Benson, but she came back in now. This is a freshman. Quas was quite ready to come out of the game. It didn't look like. Down to 1 minute left in the game. Waupun leading 54-29.
Content to play a little bit of keep away. Nice move.
Yeah, Voigt goes up and puts it in. Nice strong move. She knew what she wanted to do with it as soon as she got it. Gets her first points with a nice strong move. Rips it right past the defender, off the glass and in. Waupun definitely blessed with some height, future height, with Eden Schultz, just a junior, and you got some nice young players with Voigt out there.
Yeah, there's 3 on the court right now that are
Ferrari,
very long. Yeah.
Ferrari's a 6-footer. 3-point basket up and good for Lily Prost. She wants to get in the books too, so got a lot of young players out there on the court for Kewaskum. That one's going to come up a little short on the 3-point shot, down to 8 seconds left. And this game is going to end with Waupun 56-32. 56-32 Waupun. And we're going to take a break right now, come back and get some interviews on the court. Stick around on RP Sports.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
At SIA Insurance Services, they're more than just an insurance agency. They're your neighbors, dedicated to protecting what matters most to you. From home and auto to business, life, Medicare, health insurance, and investment services. They offer personalized coverage tailored to your particular needs. Trust SIA Insurance, your local independent insurance experts. Give them a call today. That's SIA Insurance.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Okay, we're back on the court. Steve Winterhack with you, and Waupun winning 56-32. And we got our seniors with us now. The emotional send-off in the beginning. We kind of got that. If you want to go back and watch the speeches that your teammates gave for you. But I've got Sophie Touton with me right now. And how weird does it feel to be this close to being done playing here in this gym?
It's definitely a bit sad because we've had Aalsma as our coach since 3rd grade, so that's another tough part of it too. I mean, he's done after this year, so it's just nice to have the same coach all throughout, and he really built us up.
What do you think about your teammates, your fellow seniors that you, like you said, you battled since about 3rd grade with them, and your bond that you have?
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot more of us, but we stuck around. So, I mean, I think we have a tight bond, being that we were on the state team together and we played together all 4 years of high school still. So, yeah.
Well, the nice career, not done yet. So, where do you think your team's going to go here?
I'm hoping we can make it far in playoffs, but we'll have to see. We get our seeding this Sunday, so.
Okay, Sophie, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
We're going to go to Rowan, who's becoming like an experienced person to get interviewed now, from the flush red cheeks in, and they give you 2-word answers and stuff. It's been fun watching you grow up these last few years, and here you are, a senior. And what does it mean to you here? You're this close to the end of your career.
Same as Sophie. It's crazy just thinking Aalsma's been our coach since 3rd grade. We've all worked up to this moment. Been playing with Lydia and Sophie for 12 years, so it's crazy, just thinking, this would be our last year playing.
Where do you think you can go here in the playoffs? I know it's we'll see where the seating meeting takes you guys on Sunday. But what's your thoughts of this team and the possibilities of where you could go?
We definitely can. I think we should make it pretty far. I mean, we just got to put up a good fight with what we're doing and definitely work a lot harder than we have in the past, I guess.
Okay, Ron, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And also going to talk to Lydia Aalsma now. And Lydia, again, just a great career, 4 years on varsity. And one of my favorite times was doing the interview over at, I think, Watoma, when you won the sectional championship. You were sick that day, but it's nothing about that. But just that I got to interview the three, you and your two sisters, was a pretty magical moment. And just talk about these 4 years and what is, just looking back on it, what it means to you.
Man, there's so many special memories. Like each year, new teammates, they all come in. And I don't know, I feel like I've grown so much as a person. I've learned so much. And it's kind of like full circle, like being with Ronan and Sophie, like kind of like a funny story. We used to fight in 3rd grade about who would take the ball up the court because we were both point guards back then. So now it's like, she's kind of more in the post. So I guess I won that one. But yeah.
Do you ever check in with your sisters? Then see they give you some pointers on what they think you should be doing here, or just that bond yet with your sisters off to college now?
I mean, yeah, we're definitely all still close. But yeah, I guess Abby's really encouraging with that stuff. She just had a great game yesterday, 5 for 6 from 3, so I was happy for her, yeah. And I think she's really good at the pressure that comes with being an athlete, playing for a pretty good program, and she's helped me kind of realize that it's not your identity, so find other things too.
Well, your job's not done yet. You're going to find out where you're seated, and hopefully get a good seat. We'll find out on Sunday. But thanks for the great 4 years you've had here, and your job's not done. But thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks to you guys.
Okay. Lydia Aalsma joining us, and I don't know if you can see Tim anywhere out on the court. We'll try to get an interview with Tim Aalsma. Well, there he is, right here, Tim. Okay. So Tim's going to join us right now, and. Again, a special bunch of seniors, and they all talked about the experience of having you as their coach for since 3rd grade. So just talk about these 3 seniors on the team and getting toward the end of their career.
Yeah, you try not to get too sentimental at these things. I told them during the presentation, and no tears, we're not going to do that. There will be a time to reflect on those things, but man, just listening to them and their speeches and the impact they've had on other players in the program, it's really neat to see, because I think that's authentic. It's genuine. They're 3 kids that are really well liked by their teammates, and that speaks volumes to their character and who they are as people. And seeing them grow, obviously from little on. I think our first little tournament when they were in 2nd, 3rd grade or whatever, up in Reedsville, we won that one. And then from then on out, we had ups and downs, and then there was COVID year and all that kind of stuff. So we've been through a lot together, and it's fun to get to see them get to this level, and tonight just to have the success and getting the win on their senior night was cool.
Lydia talked about Abby having a really good game. She went 5 for 6 from 3-point range. Was that yesterday?
Yeah, she shot it well. She played well.
That's great. But again, a special bunch of, it's weird that it's whittled down to 3 seniors from the girls that you coach. You probably had about 12 or 15 girls out there back in 3rd grade.
Yeah, that's kind of how youth sports work, right? They get excited and then they kind of figure out what their interests are, and some go this way, some go that way, all that stuff. Yeah, and so it's neat to see, and I always give that senior commitment award to the kids that have stuck with it for 4 years, because it's tough to stick through the game of basketball, because it's a long season, it's a grind. You might not always like the position that you're in. So there's a steadfastness to kids that can play for 4 years and go through the ebbs and flows and are tough enough to make it through. So I'm proud of these kids. I'm very proud of especially like a Sophie and a Rowan, and to see Sophie's success, because she had to wait 3 years to get to play as a senior. And that's really cool to see her knock down a 3 tonight and do things defensively too. So. Yeah, I'm happy for him.
Yeah, I said it's been fun watching her grow up from Rowan being that real shy player. You couldn't get her to say more than 2 words in an interview to being a real confident being interviewed. And, Lydia, just the younger sister, now then became the focal point on the team as a senior. It's been fun as an announcer to watch them grow up to this point. And they still got a few more games yet here.
Yeah, those are the last 3 of our state championship team. They're all part of that. And, they've had unbelievable success. The 3 of those seniors have, if you look what they got to do as a freshman all the way through right here. And this year's been tough on them, in terms of our success and our winning. But at the same time, we've seen some major growth, and not just those 3 seniors, but our whole program right now. So I think we're in a really good spot, and we're looking forward to the next few games here.
Okay, good luck on the seating meeting coming up on Sunday, and we'll see you down the road here.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Okay, Tim Aalsma joining us. We're going to send it back up to Randy and Nate back up there in the broadcast booth.
All right, we're going to wrap things out right here. Well, let me turn down Steve's cordless mic quickly, but quick rundown. Kewaskum, they were led in scoring by Cameron Bolte with 17 points. That's all I'm going to give you right there. And then for Waupun, Lydia Aalsma, the senior, with 22 points. She had 5 field goals, 3 made three-pointers, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Carly White with 1 point. She was 1 of 3 from the line. Alexis Babish with 2 points. 2 of 6 from the free throw line for the freshman. Rowan Harder, the other senior, 5 field goals, 1 of 3 from the line with 11 points. Ryan Babish with 6 on 2 made three-pointers. Good to see her getting back into the game time playing ability. And Sophie Toutant, a senior, with 3 points on a made three-pointer. Addie Voigt finished with 2. And Eden Schultz with 9, 4 field goals, 1 of 1 from the line. Waupun was 9 of 19 from the free throw line. Again, thanks to our sponsors. Thanks for tuning in, folks. The final score here tonight, 56-32 in favor of Waupun against Kewaskum. Have a good Valentine's Day, and we'll see you around soon next week for sure.